The annual Govtech conference kicked off in Durban. The four-day event brings together industry experts from across the continent. State Information Technology Agency SITA says they registered a record number of exhibitors and delegates. Naledi Ngcobo, SABC News reporter, is there and joins me live now. Naledi, thank you so much for your time this evening. Certainly important conversations are being had. Talk to us about them.
Right, we're here again at the Durban ICC Exhibition Center where the SITA is hosting its annual Govtech conference. The event brings together a number of delegates from the public and private sector to come and share ideas about how to better digitalize government systems in order to make sure that the public receive the best and most efficient public service delivery from government. So we're also finding out that small businesses have been identified as one of those key areas and key sectors that's going to be very important in helping government with that very aim of trying to digitize its systems. Now we know that there were a number of SMEs who were invited over to showcase some of their innovative ideas here. There was also a pitching session where businesses could pitch their businesses and say how best they can address some of the social challenges that face the country using their businesses with digital innovation as a vehicle for better service delivery. Now I have one of those SMEs which pitched their businesses and actually won that pitch session which took place on Monday. With me I have Desmond Williams, who is the founder of GreenShare, a company that seeks to put electricity generation on the grid and also help you earn while at it. I'm going to ask him to tell us a little bit more about what the company is about. Thank you so much for joining us, Desmond. Tell me about your company and what you guys are addressing in terms of social ills.
Yes, I think in the in the simplest terms, GreenShare is a technology that allows you to share your green energy. So basically selling it back into the grid and then you get paid for it. So if you've got a solar system at home and you're traveling or you haven't used that much electricity or your children are away, you don't always use all the energy that's allocated to you. We're saying we can help you monetize that, and that can assist with climate change, it can assist with greening the economy and also the energy transition that we're currently going through.
Right. Of course, this comes at a time where the country is struggling with energy security. It's a big problem right now. But we did hear that, some companies will be able to generate their own electricity, about 100 megawatt of electricity that one can generate on their own. This obviously helps in that aspect.
Yes, I think absolutely. I think in the past sort of 12 to 18 months, there's been some significant changes in the regulation with the president announcing that licensing for projects up to 100 megawatts don't need to be licensed and just registered with the regulator. And then there's some conversations around moving from a single buyer model, which is where Eskom was the only one able to purchase for 20 years. And now there's also some significant advancements in how the municipalities are able to procure energy. At this current moment, they can't necessarily procure because the Municipal Finance Management Act only allows them to contract or procure for 3 to 4 years, whereas in the energy sector, it's really structured in 20-year terms, maybe 10-year terms, so you can raise decent funding to make the project bankable. But there is significant progress. We've seen it.
Right. So tell me about how it is that you got to be here and got the opportunity to pitch, and now hearing that you are one of the 3 winners of the prize money, which is undisclosed yet. Tell us what that is.
Well, firstly, they've told me that I've won. I don't know what I've won. I'm just excited to have won. So I'm here through the Innovation Hub. The Innovation Hub is a state-owned entity. So they help, obviously, innovative companies with grant funding, and they're able to kind of put you into the right spaces. I got to Durban yesterday or day before. I pitched. It was supposed to be a 4-minute pitch. Pitched. Someone said to me, "No, just speak. I mean, you could have been. You just go and speak." I spoke. I even I forgot about it. I left this morning. I'm trying to get into the conference. I'm rushing. they sniff a dog smelling everything. This guy calls me, he's asking me for all this detail. I'm like, hey, don't waste my time. And then luckily he's like, no, check your email. So when I checked the email, I had won. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I have won. But more importantly, we're looking forward to working with municipalities to see how we can assist with our solution, because it does help municipalities, it does help homeowners. It's a win-win sort of situation or solution that we've created.
All right, thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best with your business. That was Desmond William, the creator of GreenShare, a company that has just now won prize money from SITA as one of the companies or businesses, small businesses, that has come up with a winning idea that seeks to sort out some of the social ills that we have, and of course going through the energy crisis that we're experiencing with Eskom. It is great that one of these small companies or small medium enterprises is focused on energy security and supporting the country in terms of its energy security initiatives.
And really heartwarming to see small businesses, being given an opportunity to thrive. Naledi, let's talk about, what happens next, because there's often these conferences and these conversations that take place. Have there been any deliverable timelines that have been set to ensure, because the digitization of government systems, for example, has been one that has been talked about for a long time. So have there been any time frames that have been set?
Well, there hasn't really been any timelines that have been set. Listening to digital communication and digital communication Minister Ms. Njaveni today, she was saying that government is hoping to meet a target of digitizing all of government systems by 2024. She says that the idea is to make sure that by the time the 6th administration reaches its work and has ended, then all government systems will then be digitalized by that point. So that's the aim there. That's what government is trying to do. They're saying that there are other considerations that will need to be made that will influence these decisions, but the whole idea is to make sure that we are moving forward in terms of capacitating government in the fourth industrial revolution. And it's not only just important for government workers to now be upskilled and reskilled in order to navigate the digital economy. It's going to be important for citizens also to be empowered with the necessary skills to move around and be able to use some of these digital facilities that we're expecting to come out of government.
All right, Naledi, thank you so much for your time this evening. That's Naledi Ngcobo, SABC News reporter, coming to us live from Durban there, where we saw that Govtech conference kick off.